Peace. Thank you for that information.
Quickly cover down the line. Don't say nothing, just do something. Let's go cover down the line quickly.
Yes, quickly get information. Stop putting back, you can start getting back information. Call the report. Call the report, Prince.
Yes, sir.
Now we're done now. As soon as we get to that.
Company, attack! Report!
That's 1009. All present on count of 4.
That's all 1010. All present.
It's 1011, all present.
Platoon 1013. All present.
Platoon 1014, all present.
Platoon 1015. All present.
Upon receiving the command, school circle around me. Fall up! Good morning, Alpha Company.
Good morning, sir!
How we feeling? Motivated?
Yes, sir!
Feeling dedicated?
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna tell you right now, as soon as we hit the crest of that hill, I felt that there was spirit and discipline in this company, you understand?
Yes, sir!
And before I address you and let you know exactly what it is that's on my mind, there's 3 things that I want to pass to you. Good to go?
Yes, sir!
And the first one that I wanted to pay attention to is that I got 3 drill instructors that are on the end of their tour. You understand that?
Yes, sir!
Staff Sergeant Kelly, where you at? We got Staff Sergeant Kelly, Staff Sergeant Powers. Right over there, and then we got Staff Sergeant Oliver. So those are the 3 Marines, you understand that?
Yes, sir!
Hey, those 3 Marines, along with the rest of the staff, you understand?
Yes, sir!
Those are the example that you should all be striving for.
Yes,
This is the first obstacle of many that you're going to be overcoming, you understand?
Yes, sir!
And so it's important for you to just really let this relish, so that way you can continue to fuel the fire, you understand?
Yes, sir!
Fire only stays hot with what?
Fuel!
More fuel, you understand?
Yes, sir!
So it's up to you to just carry that on, so that way it stays ignited. And then you can continue to move forward, you understand?
Yes, sir!
Hey, so outstanding for them, but hopefully in the next couple of years, maybe 8-10 years, then you'll take that same challenge and continue to add more knowledge and more experience to that pack, you understand?
Yes, sir!
Because it's not about me anymore and it's not about them. It's about you. It's about the future of the Marine Corps. Good to go?
Yes, sir!
Hey, the second thing that I wanted to pass to you is you remember that story that I told you about Corporal Hamilton, right?
Yes, sir!
Hey, it's a pretty motivating story, right?
Yes, sir!
Hey, I left one detail out, so that way I just had to tie up a loose end because we don't leave any loose ends in the Marine Corps, right?
Yes, sir!
Now, the reason why I brought that story up to you and it was so important to me is because I got a message from him, I told you, on Facebook, right?
Yes, sir!
And the day that he sent me that message is the day that he was celebrating his Alive Day from surviving a wound in combat with 2-9. You recall?
Yes, sir!
Hey, that Alive Day was the first day of your crucible. That first day that I talked to you after the chaplain talked to you, you understand?
Yes, sir!
So to me, I'm a big believer in fate, you understand?
Yes, sir!
Things happen for a reason. So
Aye, sir!
that's why I shared that story with each and every one of you.
Aye, sir!
And as I tell you this next story, I want you to sit there and also incorporate not only the staff, but also that Marine and many other Marines that have come before you, you understand?
Yes, sir!
As a collective population of those hungry war fighters. Gonna go?
Yes, sir!
Hey, don't respond anymore. I just want you to listen to what I'm gonna say so that way all of you can hear this story about our history. Gonna go?
Yes, sir!
That's it. On February 19th, 1945, Marines from the 3rd, 4th, and 5th Marine Divisions began their initial assault on a small, black, volcanic island in the Pacific. This 8-square-mile patch of earth, known as Iwo Jima, would be a scene of one of the costliest battles of World War II. After 5 days of heavy fighting, 6 Marines raised the American flag atop Mount Suribachi. And when photos of this action hit the paper, it immediately became a symbol of the American fighting spirit, and it rallied a nation weary of war. Secretary of the Navy James Forrestal remarked, "The flag raising atop Mount Suribachi would mean a Marine Corps for the next 500 years. Now, although that flag was planted, the battle was far from over. Fighting continued for another 30 days, and before the island was secure, 3 of those flag raisers would be among the 6,821 killed in action. Just like you, those men came from different parts of the country, different backgrounds and upbringing. They stepped on the yellow footprints and began their journey to become Marines. They learned the essence of discipline, esprit de corps, and teamwork. But more importantly, they were instilled with our institutional core values of honor, courage, and commitment. Just like you, they join in a time of combat, knowing full well that many of their brothers and sisters will go to war and some of them may not return. But those warriors of the past are no different from you, except that they have fought their battles and established our legacy. It's up to each of you to uphold it. For the past 3 days, your drill instructors have subjected you to the final test of your training. It was designed in some small fashion to replicate those things that you will face in combat, such as endless operations, food and sleep deprivation, and the lack of physical comforts. For the past 3 days, many of you have had to rely on the recruit next to you in order to find the strength to press on. Together, you face the final challenge of recruit training. You now have forged a bond between your brothers that can never be broken. Good to go?
Yes, sir.
I want to leave you with this final thought. Every generation of Marine wonders if the next generation has what it takes to be entrusted with the security of our nation and the legacy of our Corps. Several years ago, General Chesty Puller was asked what he thought about the next generation of Marine. And he responded, old breed, new breed. It doesn't make a damn bit of difference, so long as it's the Marine breed. You should remember this day with pride, as you have accomplished what few dare to try. You've earned the title Marine. Congratulations, and Semper Fidelis. Now, upon receiving the command, you're to get back into company formation. Falling! Good morning, sir. The company's full. Chief Rose. Aye, sir.
Senior drill instructors, confer upon these men the title United States Marine.
Yes, sir. Hooray! Press! Hooray! Press! Hooray! Press! Hooray! Press! Hooray! Press! Hooray! Press!
When you receive the command, form a school circle around me. Fall out! Good morning, Marines.
Good morning, sir.
It feels a lot better now, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Hey, 10 weeks ago, each one of you stood on the yellow footprints with one goal in mind, to become a United States Marine. Today, standing atop this hollowed hill, having achieved this goal, you hold in your hands the bond that you share with all Marines that have come before you, the Eagle, Globe, and Anchor. Now, the last 2 days have been difficult, and for some of you, this marks the first time you have reached your physical, emotional, and mental limits. But now you know what you thought was impossible is conquerable, and that through teamwork and dedication, you can overcome any challenge. Gentlemen, this is the foundation for the Marine Corps' brotherhood and esprit de corps. Each one of you have earned the right to call yourself a United States Marine. But your journeys are just beginning. Because now you are expected to carry on the legacy of every Marine that has come before you. Marines like the one that First Sergeant talked to you about that fought on Iwo Jima. There is no magical transformation that is about to occur. You are expected to act like a Marine today and every day hereafter. Hold yourself to the same high standards that your drill instructors set for you. PT hard. Study your craft. Protect what you earned. Be ready to fight tonight. But remember, you are now part of the world's finest war-fighting organization, the United States Marine Corps. Be proud of what you've accomplished here. Now, I would be honored if you would stand and join me as we sing our hymn for your first time as Marines. Now, without killing each other, get back in formation.
Aye, sir!
Company First Sergeant. Take charge, carry the day.
Aye, aye, sir. Senior drill instructors, take charge and carry out the plan of the day.
Aye, First Sergeant. Right! Hey! 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 Outside!